to do for many years, so it's fun that we get to kind of see him in his own digs out there on the West Coast. I do need to share with all of you that there are essentially 3 today's specials we're going to be talking about. In about 20 minutes, we're going to focus on the liver, the largest organ in our body, perhaps the hardest working organ as well. We have the 2 most amazing liver products. We're going to be talking about PC, liver and brain. We're going to be talking about liver antioxidants. They are both still here. PC, liver and brain is getting very, very limited. Just to give you a fair warning, if you want to get an early start, you may, of course. Otherwise, stay tuned. Andrew will get you the full lowdown on all the wonderful benefits for our liver and the support of our liver with those 2 great products. They will be bundled if you'd like them bundled. You can order them separately. So that's coming up in about 20 minutes. In the first portion of this first hour, we're going to focus in on another today's special, the Ultimate Friendly Flora. This is the first time we've done it this time of year, which I think is so apropos, because this is the time of year when I think we tax our immune system, not to mention our livers, more than any other time of the year. So I'm excited that Andrew decided to share these great products with us right now. So if you want Ultimate Friendly Flora, that's where the focus will be for the first presentation. Best value we've ever offered in a 30, 60, 120, or 240 count. So jump in early because it gets very busy when Andrew's here. But Andrew, we have talked about this for a long time. You've been wanting for many, many years to share a little bit of your digs out of the West Coast with all of us. So it's very nice to have you with us. Oh, and you have your little furry friends here. Okay, how cute are they? Oh my gosh.
This is Marcel.
Hi, Marcel. Oh, is he cute? Oh, we lost him. Oh, see there, what do they say? Be careful if you work with children or pets. Something's bound to go awry. We'll check back with them. Here they come. Look at you with your handsome, wow. Look at you 2 handsome devils.
Yeah.
Cute.
No, that's Marcel. He's a good boy.
He is a good boy.
And Linky's down below here, getting in his bed.
Look at all the kisses
they just want
you're
some
getting.
Treats.
Wow.
No, he's a sweetie. Aww. He's a little sweetie. Most of the time, he's a little sweetie. So, yeah, so we have, in fact, the dogs even enjoy the benefits of our Ultimate Friendly Flora. But as you were alluding to, today was a surprisingly busy day for us, and our plans for Ultimate Friendly Flora, based upon prior years, our plans on PC, liver and brain, liver antioxidant extracts, based upon prior years, were incorrect, and we're way, way ahead of pace. We always maintain additional capsules simply because we always have demand for these products. When we produced them the last couple of weeks for this event, and these were all made specially for this event. So we are on our last capsules of Ultimate Friendly Flora. We are on our last capsules of PC, liver and brain, and liver antioxidant extracts, all of them. And just so everyone knows, our Ultimate Friendly Flora, we were likely the first company to introduce a Flora product, a probiotic product that did not require refrigeration. And that was about 2 decades ago. We started that work over 3 decades ago, so it took us a long time to accomplish that. Since that time, 2 decades ago, we've only continued to improve the stability, the quality, the benefits of the product. And this is the greatest set of improvements that we've ever made. So as perfectly reviewed as the existing product is, I think it's 4.7 stars, almost 95, 96% positive reviews. The new product is even better, and its best price ever as well.
I love it. And we're going to show you guys, just so you know, what are we at? 23,000 already spoken for, and we are down to the final couple thousand in the choices here. And to Andrew's point earlier when we did our little walk-on, these would be completely sold out if Andrew were not the manufacturer and able to have a few extra bottles made for us tonight. So we are literally down to the final few hundred in each size. So you do a 30, a 60, a 120, or a 240. One thing to note about this is the most comprehensive Ultimate Flora product that Andrew has ever done for us. In terms of Friendly Flora, it's the 5 most important strains. You know, when you buy an Andrew Lessman product, Andrew follows the research. So if you're going to take a probiotic, if you're going to take a Friendly Flora product, this is the one you want to be taking. And the best part about it is it doesn't upset your stomach. They're easy to swallow. They're all these wonderful natural ingredients, and you're getting, again, a comprehensive blend of some of the most important strains in Friendly Flora. If you look at the choices here, this is a 1 day only. I mean, we do this once a year, so it won't be at least a year now until we do it again at a value like this. You're saving $90 off the largest one. Wow. 40, 20, or 10. So I just stocked up on mine here today. I take it every day. I take one a day, every single day. I think a lot of us realize the importance of keeping our immune system and our digestive system healthy, and especially this time of year. It is more critical than ever this time of year that we do what we can, because we're under more stress. We don't do everything as perfectly as we sometimes try to. We're not eating as well as we often should because there's temptation all around us. Sometimes we imbibe, we might be drinking a little more, just doing things that will have a tendency to tax our immune system. And this is a way to do what you can to keep your immune system healthier and, of course, to keep your digestive tract working better. And that's why I think you're gonna love this product. It's a huge customer pick on hsn.com. But Andrew, normally we don't offer this as a Today's Special in November. I think it's the first time you've done this, isn't it?
Typically, we'll offer this at Today's Special early in the year.
Yeah.
We do the same thing with our PC liver and brain and liver antioxidant extracts, which was really a mistake on my part. And it was a mistake that was pointed out by many of the people who use the product and say, wouldn't it make more sense to have these products when we need them most, not after the damage is done, but before we've done the things that challenge our liver, that challenge our immune system, that challenge our digestive system. And this is a product, as I was saying before, it's already virtually perfectly reviewed, but that doesn't stop me from desperately trying to always improve it, because I know we could always make it better. As I said, we have more experience dealing with a probiotic supplement than virtually any of the companies that are the new guys on the block. And they all get cute with different strains and different species of probiotics. If you look at what we focus on, you're looking at the strains that are focused on in the clinical research, in the clinical studies, that if you went to your doctor, and so many of the reviews talk about this, and your doctor was sampling, looking at a stool sample, and was sampling to look at what you have in your body, he's going to be looking and emphasizing the importance of what strains? The strains we put in this product. So that's the basis for the product. The basis is following Mother Nature's blueprint, but looking at the insights that science has given us about those blueprints. And the improvements that we've made on the product, they really go to the characteristics upon which you judge a probiotic. First of all, how stable is it in the bottle? Most of them require refrigeration. Ours do not. Next, will it survive the horribly acidic environment of the stomach? It's pH 1 or 2, as acidic as something could get. Most probiotics cannot. And then if it survives that, is it going to be like a farmer planting seeds? Are those seeds going to germinate? Are they going to germinate, proliferate, so you have all these wonderful strains of friendly flora now defining the comprehensive environment of your digestive system, your genitourinary tract, your respiratory tract, your mouth and nose? These are the things that define a healthy probiotic, and these are the things that made a great product even more exceptional today, and it's lower priced than it's ever been. We're doing a special 240 capsule supply. We keep the supply small on this because we want to make sure that no matter what you do to it, it's optimum potency, in fact, higher than labeled potency until you use each capsule.
See, I think that's brilliant. I mean, that's the beauty of this. So if you do want to stock up, you may. The bottom line is this: if you're going to be taking a probiotic, and most of us understand the critical importance of doing that, if you want to keep and do your part in helping to keep your digestive system and your immune system healthier. This is the one, I don't know about you, this is the one I want to take. Before Andrew produced this product for us, we were going to the health food store. Their probiotics are in the refrigerator. They had to be refrigerated. This is, again, to Andrew's point, first time you don't have to worry about refrigerating this. Just keep it in a nice, cool, dry place. Keep it in the pantry, wherever you store your other vitamin products, and you are good to go. The only thing I would say, Stephen's telling us we are very busy, so if you can use express ordering or log on to hsn.com, because I think they're trying to add more, but this has been a very busy day. I think a lot of us were really tickled to see, because let's face it, you know, we're entering flu season. I had the flu last weekend. 6 adults in my family came down with the flu within a 48-hour period. Hello. And we all caught it from Lana. So, my little granddaughter. But the point I bring this up is because guess what? It's out there. Right? I mean, this is the time of year when more than ever we want to do what we can to take better care of ourselves. And believe you me, I'm hitting my probiotics fast and furious because, again, we all realize, you know, when you have good health, you want to keep it that way. And when you do come down with something, you realize the importance of doing what you can to rebuild. I mean, that's the key, because Andrew, most of us are not getting what you put in this product. Most of us are not getting a significant amount of this in our diets. Isn't that correct?
Virtually none of us are getting these in our diet. Unfortunately, part of what ensures the safety of our food supply is that we've sterilized our food supply. And then even if we're eating fermented foods, things like yogurt or kimchi and things like that, there's no guarantee as to potency, there's no guarantee as to the specific strain, their specific benefits. What this product is designed, and it's designed differently than a food, it's designed more along the lines, even though it's not a drug or medicine at all, and it really annoys me when all the new guys offering probiotic products really position them as drugs to treat and cure diseases and problems like that. That's not what these are about. This is an integral part of who we are. As much as we have cells in our liver and cells in our intestines and cells in our stomach, we must have these probiotic organisms, these probiotic cells in our digestive system, in the various openings of our body to defend ourselves and also to ensure that we have healthy digestion. Unfortunately, the way we eat, the way our food supply is maintained, we no longer get these organisms. And even if you're just going to take a capsule every other day, this is such high potency. In fact, our original friendly Flora was 5 billion colony-forming units. But the response to the ultimate friendly Flora at 25 billion is such that virtually everyone switches to the ultimate friendly Flora. That 25 billion colony-forming units is truly an amount that can make a profound difference in how you feel. So it's something that, whether it's your digestive system, your immune system, or your brain, we all hear conversations about the gut-brain axis, the gut-brain connection. I was talking about serotonin earlier, and it's something that I think about often, because serotonin is the neurotransmitter that's kind of the calming, nurturing neurotransmitter, the more parasympathetic part of our nervous system, the more relaxed part of our nervous system. And when you ask someone, guess where 80% of your serotonin is produced, they'll all say, well, of course, it's produced in the brain. It's a neurotransmitter. It's produced in the nervous system, the brain. Wrong. It's produced in your small intestine. It's produced in your gut. So we rely on a healthy gut, on these healthy organisms, for our brain to function in the balanced, calm fashion that we'd love it to function. So it all starts in the gut. We often hear that, and it's sort of one of those things, you are what you eat, you just take it for granted. But it is so true. And the way we've transformed this formula, a perfect formula just became even better. And we follow the clinical science, we follow Mother Nature. There's no better way to make it. It doesn't require refrigeration. You will get this home, you will fall in love with it. And again, these are not optional organisms. When we think about our body, we think, oh my goodness, we have 100 trillion cells in our body. That's an enormous amount of cells. It's incalculable almost to imagine what is 100 trillion. That's a huge number. In your colon alone, you have more than 100 trillion organisms of friendly flora. So we have more of these organisms in our small intestine, in our large intestine, our colon, than we have cells in our body.
Wow.
There's more genetic material from these organisms. We have more of their genetic material in our body than we have our own genetic material.
That's mind-blowing.
So if you think they're not important, it's mind-boggling. So if you think it's not important, we are sorely, sorely mistaken. So it's an opportunity, incredibly affordable. The reviews talk about how we're so much cheaper than health food stores or discount stores or things. Don't let the price mislead you. It's incredibly affordable for 25 billion colony-forming units because we make it ourselves. Like so many of our products, they are custom made for you by us.
There we go. And you guys, if you're just stopping by, Andrew is live in Los Angeles this weekend. It's a one-day special. This is it. It is your last chance. It is the final show. If you have been wanting to take a comprehensive probiotic that checks all the boxes, covers the five most essential strains to help you do what you can for your own body to help protect you, to help keep your immune system boosted, to help keep a healthy digestive system. And the bottom line is, if you call right now, you're in. These are so, I can't believe how limited all of this is. Each of these down into the hundreds, guys. So if you can use express ordering or log on to hsn.com, I would say if you have a minute to go read the reviews, there's around 1,600 reviews. Of that, almost 1,400 are perfect. Perfect 5-star reviews on a Friendly Flora product, on a probiotic. And there's a lot of choices in probiotics out there. I think a lot of us over the years, Andrew's been coming to HSN for well over 2 decades. We rely on Andrew because we know he does the research. We know he will bring us the finest quality ingredients. He will bring us the 5 most important strains when it comes to a probiotic, so you know that you're covered. And I think that's what we love most about buying these vitamins, taking these vitamins. You're buying a world-class product. There's no other probiotic like this on the market, and you are getting his biggest, best value, period, bar none. I want to show you the choices one more time. You can do a 30, a 60, a 120, or a 240. This is, by and large, the absolute best buy ever on this product. You have $90 off if you're ordering the 240, 40, 20, or $10 off, depending on the size you're thinking about here. We have flex pay on these 3 sizes. And of course, as you know, you always get a 30-day return policy when you shop at HSN. But because we're in the holiday season, we've extended our return policy till the end of January. So if you're shopping for gifts, or you yourself will have every chance to make sure you love this product, which you will. You're gonna absolutely love taking it. And just the peace of mind, because I think if you're not taking a probiotic, you probably know that you should be. I think a lot of us understand the importance of getting these ingredients in our body, and this is the easiest, most affordable way ever to do it. Because I think you're right, Andrew, a lot of the probiotics out there, they're expensive. I mean, people, you have to be prepared to make a big investment. This is 240 days if you take 1 a day. It's a bargain.
They're expensive. They're not inherently reliable. They're kind of the new guys on the block. I mean, we've been doing this for a long time. And again, to give you a sense of how seriously we take making a product, I worked on this for over a decade before I ever contemplated making it available. So we weren't going to make this product available until we knew it was going to be an exceptional experience. And right out of the blocks, it was getting perfect reviews. And we have continued to evolve the product. It's probably on its dozenth evolution since the time we introduced it almost 20 years ago. So it's an opportunity to experience probiotics like no other product. What I was going to do, I have some basic charts on probiotics for those of us who don't know much about them, and I've tried to educate throughout the day. I also have some reviews. Maybe we'll save reviews for the very end of the 2nd hour,
okay,
but we only are going to have very abbreviated presentations. The counter on the screen, I think, said something like 25,000. We brought 20,000 units. So
wow,
to give you a sense, we are going to be manufacturing all of these additional units fresh. We are so beyond, and I think what's happening with probiotics is people are finding out more and more about them. So the demand is just growing on its own, word of mouth as well. But there's no other probiotic that you're going to find that matches the ingredients, matches the seriousness that we go about producing this product for you. And this new evolution, we labored over this for the last couple of years, going up and back, and it really is an exceptional improvement in terms of stability, enhanced benefits. It's tremendous. So just looking at some of the charts here, we'll start here. It provides an exceptional over 25 billion, actually over 30 billion colony-forming units per capsule. Each capsule contains 5 specially selected and balanced varieties of active, beneficial, friendly flora. We selected based upon the science, based upon the clinical science that your doctor will look at in evaluating when they evaluate the quality of your probiotic environment in your poop, for lack of a better description. These are the kinds of strains and species they're looking at, so that's exactly what we focus on in the product. We're following your doctors and the clinical studies. We're following their lead. Each variety is carefully chosen for its stability in the body and ability to deliver its digestive, immune supportive, and other health benefits, including benefits to the brain. Beneficial friendly flora, microflora are required for healthy digestion, are naturally present in a healthy digestive system. It is part of a healthy digestive system. Again, there's more probiotic organisms in your colon than you have cells in your body if you're healthy. And the balance is going to be ideal if you're healthy. They're also a normal, natural part of our immune, urinary, genital, respiratory. You don't have to tell a woman they're part of our urinary or genital system, because when a woman takes antibiotics, she often finds out what happens when she affects the balance of her probiotics. Respiratory system, nervous and cardiovascular systems. Our diet and lifestyle conspire to disrupt the balance of essential friendly flora. Our diet is sterile, unfortunately, when it comes to probiotics, sadly. And then when it comes to supplements, it's highly unreliable. And then medications we take, The proton pump inhibitors, the very sophisticated antacids, disrupt pH. They disrupt the probiotic environment in our body. So almost everything we do conspires against these critical organisms that are our best friends when it comes to digestion, immune support, required for optimum absorption of vitamins and minerals, required for the normal healthy function of the GI tract, particularly vital to the small intestine and colon, particularly vital for regularity, promotes internal balance in the health of the kidneys, bladder, urinary tract, as well as the reproductive system. Also critically important for the health of our mouth, our gums, our teeth, our good breath. A healthy balance of microflora is essential to the healthy, comfortable function of a woman's urinary tract and reproductive system. A comprehensive, healthy balance of beneficial, friendly flora creates an unfriendly, hostile environment for undesirable bacteria. I'll just read one or two more. I have about 24 of these. Our modern diet, lifestyle, and medications are associated with reduced beneficial microflora levels. Higher and more diverse levels of beneficial microflora are associated with improved metabolic, digestive, immune, and overall health. In fact, a dysbiosis, an imbalance of our microbiome in our gut, is associated with a predisposition toward weight gain. So if you want a healthy metabolism and support the efforts you might have in terms of weight loss, a healthy microbiome is critical. Probiotic supplementation is the simplest way to restore desired microflora activity to promote desired health benefits. The additional charts go on to just talk about its impact on mood, its impact on brain function, its impact on immune function, its impact on liver function. So we go on and on. There's no escaping. Everything, as they say, everything starts in the gut. And when it comes to our gut nowadays in American Western society, it's not looking particularly good. And that's why this becomes so critically important and so affordable. Because
let's all face it, when your gut's not happy, you're not happy. I mean, seriously, there's nothing more miserable, right, than having gut issues, digestive issues, and I think every one of us can relate to that. And if there's a way to take a product that's so affordable that provides balance, and that's what this is about. It's about keeping that happy balance, the good flora, so that the bad flora doesn't take over. And this is the easiest, most affordable way to do it. I know we're busy. I'm so excited you're watching tonight. If you're just stopping in, I know we get a lot of channel surfers on Sunday night. Andrew Lessman, for the first time, is live from Los Angeles. So you're going to get to see a little bit. Earlier, when we did our walk-on, there was a pretty sunset behind him, but the sun is probably going down now a little bit. But it is fun to be able to have Andrew share from his neck of the woods all of the wonderful benefits of these great products. There are essentially 3 today's specials we'll talk about. Obviously, this is the ultimate friendly flora. We do move into liver focus momentarily, so stick around for that. But boy, if you are planning on, if you're spending your money on another probiotic, take a hard look at this. 25 billion colony-forming units. This is the probiotic you don't have to refrigerate. It has the 5 most essential strains that Andrew researched to choose for us so that you can feel like you're getting the optimal benefits when you take this product. And if you plan on buying it, this is the time to do it, because at midnight, the whole offer expires. That's the first thing. The second thing, it will not be offered like this again for at least a year. So this is the day. If you're thinking about trying it, you know, when you shop here, you get a money-back guarantee. This is, as Andrew said, virtually a perfectly rated product. I mean, almost every single review is a perfect 5 on a probiotic product. That says a lot. That means people are noticing a difference. People are seeing a difference when they take it, and I think they're just grateful. You know, I think we all are very grateful when we spend our money on products like this that work and that deliver those great health benefits, because that's what this show is about, and that's what you are dedicated to, Andrew. It's all about the best health for your customers, the best possible products, the time and energy and research and blood, sweat, and tears that go into creating these products for us is impressive. And I think we all know that. We know your dedication is so very real, and I think that's why we appreciate it. We appreciate you. We appreciate that there are products like this available to us, and at a one-day offer, this is the best day to pick it up.
That's so kind of you to say.
It's true.
I was looking at some old emails on this product. When we were first making this product, I was hoping that if we put 500,000 colony-forming units in a capsule, that by the time it would get to your house and stay there for 6 months or a year, we could promise you'd have 100,000. So that's where this started 3 decades ago. And here we are now with 25 billion colony-forming units, and that's the level you really need to be at and to be assured to be at to get the benefits. And that's why I'm just so excited to be able to offer a product like this. This is one of those products that it's been a labor of love, but it has been an unpleasant and difficult labor at times because the results along the way initially were very disappointing. And that's why it took over a decade before we ever made a product that anyone saw, because all of the initial formulas we made didn't stop other companies, but it didn't offer adequate stability and adequate benefits for me. And so it was only a couple of decades ago that we finally succeeded. And since that time, we've only made it better and better. And maybe I'll read a couple of reviews quickly here, because the reviews are so impressive. They're so wide-reaching and wide-ranging. They're so diverse. The experiences are so different from whether it's immune system, whether it's digestive system. But what you always read is how they work, and when they stop taking it, how at times they didn't think it was working, but then when they stopped, they realized just how well it was working, how much more affordable it is than typical products in stores, how much more effective it is, how it never upsets your stomach. And these are the things, when you're taking a product for these benefits, the last thing you should expect is any kind of problem. And we guarantee, we assure you that the only thing this product delivers is benefits. And that's why the reviews are, I always encourage everyone to read the reviews. We don't pull out the bad reviews. It just so happens that a product like this is 97 or 98% positive reviews, and I think 85 to 90% 5-star reviews. So we'll read a couple of them here.
Sure.
Probiotics are important. As my husband and I are over 55, I believe probiotics are important, especially for my husband, as he has lymphoma and has received chemotherapy. Everything seems to be better regulated when we take probiotics. There are no indigestion complaints and no feelings of nausea after meals. We still eat yogurt and drink kefir, great idea, but it is difficult to consume enough to be effective every day. Plus with kefir and yogurt, you never know the exact contents, the exact quantity, the exact species, their activity. With my product, you know all of that. With the addition of Ultimate Friendly Flora, I feel confident we are getting what we need. And again, it's not a cure or treatment for chemotherapy or the drugs we're taking, but we know the drugs we're taking are taking a toll on the probiotic environment, and in so doing, taking a toll on virtually every other system in your body. Because remember, the gut is where everything connects. It's the center of our body, and everything radiates out from there. Not just the nutrients we absorb, but actually the chemistry of our body is affected by these billions of units, these trillions. Again, there are more probiotic organisms in your colon than you have cells in your body. And those organisms affect how you feel, who you are, how you move through the world. So it really pays to make an investment in keeping them happy, keeping them friendly, and enjoying the benefits. But good product, cheaper than at drugstores. My husband has to use a probiotic due to ongoing antibiotic use. We used to go to the drugstore and paid $27 to $29 for a month's supply of probiotics. He wanted a wide variety of statins. At today's pricing, it's about $10 of the new product, our brand new product, $10 for a month's supply. He wanted a wide variety of strains as well as a high quantity. We tried Ultimate Friendly Flora when we were ordering Andrew Lessman's Turmeric 400. He loves it. This 180 count bottle actually saves us so much money. Can't go wrong with this product. Also, today is the only day each year we do a 240 capsule supply. So enjoy the large size with extra special pricing. The best probiotic. I just received this bottle shortly after Andrew Lessman's recent airing. This is the best probiotic out there on the market. I just visited my doctor again, and he took another scraping and viewed it under a microscope. He said he saw very good germs. He is always impressed with the good germs. He only says this when I'm using this product. I ordered him a small bottle as a Christmas present. Thank you for such a great product for me in Illinois. We'll read some more reviews at the end of the second hour.
Oh, those are outstanding. I mean, when you hear the feedback that people are sharing, their doctors are noticing a difference. That's the beauty of this. And that's why, just like we're all saying, if you're going to take a probiotic, this is what you want to be taking. This is the world's finest. This is a chance for you to get it at the best value we offer, period, bar none. Does not get better than this. So get it home, try it. You know when you shop here, the return policy is extended now to the end of January. If you right now call us, you're saving $90 off the $240. And to Andrew's point, we don't offer this size. This is the only time, once a year, do we offer a 240 size. So this is your chance if you'd like to stock up. Now you can get any size you'd like, and by the way, with FlexPay here, what are we looking at for the largest one? Yeah, these are all in 5 flexible payments. So again, huge value. What are we at? Like it's under $20 to get the 240 cap home. $18 gets it home, you guys.
$18.
Wow.
Yep.
I mean, that's...
And when you look at that,
yeah.
I'm not sure if my mic is up, but on the price on the 240 capsule supply is less expensive than the normal price on the 120 capsule supply. You're right. And again, this is our brand new version, improved version, and it's the best pricing ever on our Ultimate Friendly Flora. So it's not an optional ingredient. You know, we all, if we have a healthy digestive system, healthy immune system, and healthy overall systems, we are relying on these organisms that actually outnumber ourselves. And wouldn't you rather be in charge of choosing what organisms they are, rather than all the randomness of what we eat and what we do and the medicines we take? This puts you in charge of what's going on in your digestive system, how it's communicating with your brain and your moods. This is, I think, taking charge of the most important and central core of how our digestive system functions and affects all the other systems in our body. No question. And I love what Andrew, I want to show you what he was just referencing, because we don't normally offer a 240 size. And if you look, the 120 size at midnight, this goes up to $99.90. For $10 less, we're doubling it. For $10 less, right now, if you call us or log on to hsn.com, we will double that. That is what makes this so irresistible today, with over 26 closing in on 27,000 gone. Andrew was mentioning earlier he had brought in 20,000 for the day, so we're way over where we thought we would potentially be. Fortunately, Andrew is the manufacturer. It's the only time that we offer any product at HSN where we can actually speak to Andrew Lessman, the manufacturer, and they can actually make more bottles. Which, keep in mind, this is not a probiotic that's been sitting around on a shelf forever, that's been sitting in a refrigerator somewhere, and you don't know how long it's been sitting there. You don't know what type of potency you're going to get from those products. This is brand spanking new, fresh off the press, right? And this has not been sitting around. These are being made as we speak. Right, and to even emphasize that more, the new label on our probiotic, I think it's behind me. Right. You can see this is our liver antioxidants. But the new label, the new label on this didn't exist 30 days ago. So the product couldn't exist 30 days ago. So all of these are our brand new labels. So again, we're not using a Today's Special as an opportunity to clear out unwanted inventory. We are using a Today's Special as an opportunity to give you the best price ever on the brand new version of this product. So we approach things differently, and as Colleen said, unlike most vitamins that you see on the store shelves, you see in warehouse stores, you see on the internet, I'd say probably 98, 99% of those products are made by contract manufacturers. These are just companies that make products for everybody and anybody. My products, our products, are made for you, specifically formulated, specifically balanced. Even the contents of this product, the lengths we had to go to continue to elevate the quality of these ingredients to make this product specifically for you. No one else does that, no one else is doing that, and we make it specifically for you, and all with solar energy as well. That's it. All in Henderson, Nevada, made in the USA, all with solar energy. We have a videotape to show you. I mean, these are solar panels that Andrew has installed on the roof of his facility, not to mention also all over the entire parking lot, which is brilliant. I'm sure your employees appreciate that on those hot days in Nevada. It helps keep the cars cooler, I would expect as well. But that's the beauty of this. I mean, we're talking about a manufacturer that cares so deeply, not only about what goes into these products and what goes into our bodies, but how they're manufactured so that nothing is adversely affecting our environment as well. And that, just kudos to you. There's no better way to make a vitamin product. Andrew Lessman. My approach always has been, I learned about this a long time ago from a guide that was taking me out into the wilderness, and that when you go out into the wilderness, and I think it's a Native American saying, when you go out into the wilderness, you only take one thing with you, your memories, and you only leave one thing behind, your footprints. So despite our company making more and more products, my goal is that we have absolutely zero influence on the environment except for it being positive. So all of our energy is solar. We make sure that all of our bottles are made from plastic that's not virgin resin, but recycled resin. So everything we do with an eye to do it responsibly for you in terms of the product, but also responsibly in terms of the production and the environment as well.
Alrighty, well, we are gonna move along. As I mentioned a little bit earlier, there are actually 3 today's specials we're gonna be talking about. So please continue to order Ultimate Friendly Flora. We do have it available to you. We are now going to focus on liver. And the liver, not only the largest organ in our body, without a doubt, one of the hardest working organs in our body, and especially our liver works harder during the holidays. It works harder this time of year because, unfortunately, for a lot of us, I mean, it's a, you know, there's temptation all around us. We maybe aren't as disciplined in what we eat. We aren't as disciplined in what we drink. And so therefore, it's more important than ever this time of year to do what we can to take care of our beloved liver. So what we have for you are a couple choices. We have 2 different great liver products I'll walk you through. One is the phosphatidylcholine. We call it PC Liver and Brain Benefits. One is the liver antioxidant extracts. And then you can bundle them. And I'm gonna jump right to the bundles first of all, because this is what most of us are buying today, because it's the only day of the year that you can do both products at a huge savings. So if you do decide to bundle, you can do a 360 180, which means 360 caps of the PC Liver and Brain, 180 caps of the liver antioxidants. Here is where the price would go. Here is our today's special price, and there is the savings, huge savings. Now, to get really exciting, here is the big bundle. Most of us are ordering this today. This is one of the best deals, Andrew Lessman, I think I've ever seen on any today's special you've ever brought us. This is outstanding, you guys, because you get a 720 cap count of the PC Liver and Brain Benefits. That's phosphatidylcholine, liver and brain benefits. You're getting the big 720 size. Then you're getting a 360 size of the liver antioxidants. And that, again, those are essential botanicals and nutrients. Both of these have different functions in the liver that are going to help you to have the healthiest liver possible. And I just heard in my ear from Steven, the producer, he goes, holy limited Batman, because these are getting really, really limited. So 720, 360, here is where the pricing would be. $124.90 here, and of course on FlexPay. Look at your savings. Wow, no wonder everybody's jumping in to get the biggest bundle. Now, if you only want one or the other, you have that option. If you just want to order the phosphatidylcholine, that is available in singles for you. And I'll show you what those choices are. A 120, 180, 360, or the big 720. Here's the pricing. Nice big savings here. So this is the first choice. Andrew's going to break this down for you. There's 2 great liver products. A lot of us who take Andrew's products, we both take both. I know Steven, my producer, takes both. I take both. A lot of us take both of these products. And if you are the same, this is the day to buy them. This is the day to stock up. This is probably the best deal, the best value I have ever seen. So that is the phosphatidylcholine, the liver and brain benefits. And Andrew's going to talk about, because it is remarkable that the ingredient not only is amazing for our liver, but it also helps our brain. It's just so exciting how the body is wired and how that one capsule can help so many things. The liver antioxidant extracts, here's the choices, the 60, the 90, the 180, the 360. Here's the regular HSN pricing. Here is our today's special pricing, and here is the savings. And then one more time, most of us are doing this, and why not? I mean, my goodness, it's such an amazing day to be able to buy this, to get a 720 and a 360, the big bundle. That almost seems like a typo to me. My goodness, at $124.90, there's your savings. And again, I don't know if this is going to last till next hour or not, frankly. I know that we've abbreviated this presentation because it is so limited at this point. But boy, if you've ever wanted to try these great liver products, this is the day to do it. So Andrew, where do we start? Do you want to talk about phosphatidylcholine first? I think a lot of people, you know, are doing the bundle for obvious reasons, but you know, it's interesting. There's 2 liver products here, but they both have very special and specific benefits to help support the health of our liver, right?
Yeah, I think if we go over a little bit of what the liver does, and what the liver is made up of, it becomes very easy to understand the difference between these two products. What's great about the phosphatidylcholine, the PC liver and brain, it's a fraction of the price that it was when I introduced it 30 years ago. And when I introduced it 30 years ago, just because I'm not talking about the brain benefits doesn't mean that the brain benefits aren't profound. Because when I introduced this product 30 years ago, all I talked about was the brain benefits. We didn't focus on the liver benefits. But now we know through so much clinical research and clinical study, when they look at all the different things that cause issues and problems and damage to our liver, that one of the most important attributes, one of the most important things we can do for our liver is to make sure we give our liver its most significant building block. That makes sense if, say, your alcohol is causing damage to your liver or medications might, whatever it might be. If you made sure that your liver had the building block it needs to repair itself, that's going to be good for your liver. And not surprisingly, that's exactly what the science says. As it turns out, phosphatidylcholine is that building block. And it's that building block not in a little way. Like calcium makes up a significant percentage of our bone, but not even close to the percentage that phosphatidylcholine makes in terms of our liver. Our liver is about the size of a football. It's our largest internal organ. And given that it's the size of a football, it does a tremendous amount of work. Lincoln just entered the room here. But so if we look at the membranes that do all the work in terms of our liver,
you know what, maybe he heard you say ball. Maybe he heard you say the word ball, and he thinks you want to play.
He probably heard ball, and he wants to. Lincoln, go find your ball. And here's Marcel.
Cute.
Here they are. Okay, guys. All right, guys. So they just want to play. They don't just. Daddy has to work sometimes. So, but when we look at the liver, and we look at the membrane surface area of our liver, that's about 8 football fields of membrane surface area. As long as we're saying the liver's about the size of a football, all wrapped up inside. Think of the incredible design of our body. All wrapped up inside our liver are 8 football fields of membrane surface area that are constantly working to purify, to cleanse, and to maintain an internal environment that our heart is going to enjoy, our lungs, our kidneys, all our other organs, our brain requires on the work the liver does. If the liver isn't doing its work well, doing its job well, then all the rest of our organs suffer. But when we get back to those 8 football fields of surface area, those membrane surface area, the defining attributes of the work that the liver is performing, 5 of those football fields, 5/8 of them, almost 2/3, is phosphatidylcholine. Most of the rest is phosphatidylinositol and phosphatidylethanolamine, both of which we also provide with this product. So simply stated, phosphatidylcholine is the very affordable, downright cheap way to provide the most important building block to our liver so it can renew itself, repair itself, and most importantly, regenerate itself. You could remove a portion of your liver, it could regenerate itself. Your brain can't do that, your kidneys can't do that, your lungs can't do that, your liver can do that. And given that incredible regenerative property that the liver possesses, that's why phosphatidylcholine is so incredibly, incredibly important. That's why I emphasize it so much. And of course, I could be talking about our brain, that it's the most important phospholipid for our brain as well, that has been observed to help with those mild memory problems associated with normal aging. It's not a drug for Alzheimer's or dementia or things like that. But for those normal changes in memory, concentration, mental acuity that we all experience with age, phosphatidylcholine is an incredible, incredible tool. But where I find it most exciting is its benefits in terms of the liver, because it is defining of the structure of the liver. And if there's one thing we need to be conscious and conscientious about as we age, the way we live, the drugs we take, the alcohol we drink, the food we eat, it is difficult for our liver to deal with. And if you think that the only thing your liver has to do is deal with alcohol, or perhaps deal with some medication you might take, which it has to deal with all of them. Whatever medications you're taking, it's the liver's job to process them, metabolize them, break them down, and excrete them. It's its job. But all the normal metabolism we do, cholesterol metabolism, fat metabolism, carbohydrate metabolism, sugar metabolism, insulin metabolism, amino acid and protein metabolism. That's all the daily work of the liver. That's why I often say, if you never drank an alcoholic beverage in your life or never had to take a medication in your life, without question, your liver was still the hardest working organ in your body and deserves the most attention. As I say, it's the Rodney Dangerfield of organs in that it gets no respect. We have no conscious connection to it. You know, we feel when things are going on with other organs. Our heart, we could feel it beating or racing, or it can be missing a beat or something like that. We feel when we're short of breath with our lungs. We could get a headache. But we don't get a liver ache, and we don't notice when our liver's working hard. So we're consciously disconnected to it, perhaps because it is the organ that works harder than anything else. If we were connected to it, it would drive us crazy. So it's the simplest, most affordable way to go about supporting its renewal, its repair, its regeneration, despite all we do. And this is the time of year when we tend to burden it the most. I'll talk about liver antioxidant extracts in a moment. It's only a tiny bit more expensive, and those are the botanicals that really promote that regenerative process. Phosphatidylcholine is the raw material. You can't repair a brick wall without bricks. Phosphatidylcholine are the bricks that make up our liver. So the extracts, the milk thistle for silymarin, the turmeric with curcuminoids, the artichoke extract standardized for cynerin, these are the botanicals that have been shown to promote that regenerative and repair process. So it works hand in hand. You have the raw material to engage in that process, and then you have the tools that promote it. That's why the bundles are most popular.
Oh, for sure. I want to illustrate that real quickly for you. By the way, if you could please use express ordering, that is the quickest way to get in. I do need to point out here, this is it. We are in the final home stretch. We're in the final show. We literally have a couple thousand of these left. So I'm happy you're here because you still have a chance to take advantage of the best value we've ever offered on these products. Just to remind you one more time, most people are ordering the bundles. The bundles where you're going to be getting both liver products. You're going to be getting the PC liver and brain benefits. You're also going to be getting the liver antioxidants. Both, that's a 360 of the PC liver and brain, 180 of the liver antioxidants. Here's the savings on the medium-sized bundle. The large bundle, this is crazy good. This is as good as it could ever get. Why? The $720 alone, if you were buying just this product separately, and I'll show you, I have it on a chart here, just the $720 of the PC liver and brain alone is $150. $149.80. That is what we would normally charge for that one product. So you are getting a $140 product virtually for free. For free. Because again, we're already $25 less than this on our today's special price. That's why it's so unbelievable. The value is exceptional. So if you can do the largest one, you're literally getting one of the products for free, and then even on the $720, you're getting it $25 off what you'd expect to pay. So it is the biggest, best value we have offered on these products, period, bar none. Plus they're on FlexPay. Plus, again, we're talking about free shipping and handling. And this is your last look. It's the final show. It's your last chance to try it. I hope you will do it. The benefits are amazing. And it just, the bottom line is, it's very difficult. Most people, especially this time of year, it doesn't matter whether you take medication, if you drink alcohol, if you eat red meat. I mean, there's so many things we do on a daily basis to tax our poor liver. And as Andrew said, you don't really even realize it. If we could see what we were doing to it, we might do things differently, but we don't see it. We don't think about it because you don't get, like he said, a liver ache. So this is a chance for us to know that we are doing something excellent, healthy, helpful to our hardworking liver every single day of our lives. So I hope that you guys will try it if you've been thinking about it, or if you're like me and Stephen, our producer, and everybody else, we wait for this day. This is the day we stock up because we take these products. We work with Andrew. You know, it's hard to turn your back on this great information. It just is. And that's why a lot of us, once you learn, you know better, you do better. And the bottom line is, if you want to do something really good for your liver, and the good thing about it, if you read the reviews are amazing on this product. People are seeing a difference when they get their tests, when they go have their blood work done, and they get the results back on how their liver's doing, and they're seeing the difference. You can actually see the difference on those tests, so you know that you are doing something that's working. You're doing something that's helping support the good health of your liver. And then the fact that those phospholipids in the phosphatidylcholine are going to support support the health of our brain. So along with that, it's like bonus, along with helping your liver, we're also doing something magnificent for our brain every single day when we take this product. If you can do the bundle, I would. To remind you one more time, that was pretty eye-opening to me, because here is what the PC Liver and Brain Benefits, the 720 cap, would cost every single day. That would be our price. And here is a liver antioxidants. That would be our price. So you're getting the bundle for $124. You're getting both of these products for $124.90. Plus, we'll break that down into flex pays. And don't forget, we've extended the return policy until the end of January. So it's the best day ever. And if you have a minute, we always talk about this, but it's worth repeating. Andrew's reviews are the absolute best reviews that are written for products we offer here at HSN. We love your feedback. It's important to us. We want everything to be a customer pick. If it's not, you let us know and we learn. But the truth is, when it comes to Andrew Lessman's reviews, and you, his wonderful and beloved customers, take the time to really share in a comprehensive, intelligent, thoughtful way, it really inspires us. It inspires us that you take the time to write such interesting and great and honest reviews. And I think, don't you think, Andrew, it's really fun to read those reviews because people care deeply. I think when you find something that really is working for you and that's making your life better and you're living healthier, you want to sing those praises. You want to share the wealth. And I think that's what you find. You find a treasure trove of wealth and information in those reviews your customers leave for us.
Those reviews, they're kind of my therapy because I work too hard to make these products. And that's the big criticism I always get from my family and things, that I work too hard. But I love what I do. And when you read those reviews, they're so rewarding. And to think that if you look at all our products, I think we're over 100,000 reviews, and we average between 4.6 and 4.7 stars. That overall, about 85% of our reviews are 5-star reviews. And this product is no exception. And when you read the reviews on this product, and which is what I really value, more than just someone saying it's 5 stars or 4 stars, and most everything is 5 stars, what I really appreciate is the eloquence, the absolute effort that went into writing something that makes sense, that's logical, that's coherent. And it's really written so that someone else who reads it, certainly it gives me pleasure to read it, but it's written so that when someone else reads it, it might encourage them, if they're experiencing something similar, to enjoy the benefits of the product. So it's really a perfect example of people, what I say, sharing the health, which is a heck of a lot more important than sharing the wealth. I mean, without health, we have nothing. And with this product, we're really talking about an organ that doesn't get the attention of our heart or our brain. And certainly with the PC Liver and Brain, we're not emphasizing those brain benefits, but you're going to get them anyhow. What I was going to do is just read some reviews here. You mentioned them briefly. We'll save some reviews for the very, very brief airings at the end of the second hour for all 3 of our Today specials, because they're all disappearing. Our PC Liver and Brain, our liver antioxidant extracts, our Ultimate Friendly Flora, they would have all been gone this afternoon, but thank goodness we manufacture everything. So everybody's going crazy in Henderson, Nevada right now. I can imagine, just trying to get this all done. And so this is a review. Starts with liver antioxidant extracts. I grabbed a few from liver antioxidant extracts and PC Liver and Brain. They work great. They helped my issue and improved all of my liver test results. And I will not take anything else but Andrew Lessman's vitamins. They do not upset my stomach, and everything I take is for a particular reason. It has helped every issue I have had. Wonderful. From Penny Lynn in Ohio. This product delivers. This is my 3rd bottle. This product works. My doctor said my numbers have improved a great deal. Thanks, Andrew. That's from Darlenis in Florida, and I think that's why we take it, because we want to get that kind of feedback either directly ourselves or from our doctor. This is on phosphatidylcholine, PC Liver and Brain. Helped my liver count. I had an abnormal liver enzymes count, and my doctor was concerned, so he decided to rerun the tests in 2 months. During these 2 months, I took these 2 supplements for liver health, PC Liver and Brain Benefits and liver antioxidant extracts. Well, my doctor and I were both so amazed and pleased that when the liver enzyme tests were repeated in 2 months, The tests came back within the normal range.
Wow.
I've continued to take these supplements now that I know they really work. Thank you for such great products, Arthur in Ohio. And one thing that's important to note, it's not as though you have to expect that when you take this product, it's going to take months and months and months for you to gradually see a benefit. PC, phosphatidylcholine, it represents the majority of the membrane surface area of the liver, which is where all the business takes place, all the work takes place. It's the majority of that surface area. Even when you look at clinical studies and research on PC, liver, and brain, and issues pertaining to the liver, it works quickly. The same with liver antioxidant extracts. So this is something that you have a money-back guarantee until January 31st. And this is generally the toughest time of year on your liver. No better time to test it. You could see the benefits, feel the benefits in a matter of weeks if you go in and get a blood test and look at how everything is working. But let's read a few more reviews before we run along. Beneficial supplement. I've been taking these for quite a while. I drink up to 2 glasses of wine a day and hope this supplement is helping to support the health of my liver. We all do things, whether it's drinking wine or perhaps eating a diet that has a lot of protein in it, or perhaps taking medications. And most of us have to take, once we're over the age of 35 or 40, we're taking multiple medications. And you have to understand that all of those medications require that your liver do the difficult work to process them. It's not getting done by anybody else or anywhere else. It's the liver, it's doing the work. On the simplest medications or the most complex medications, it's all about the liver. And then last year, my liver enzymes test came back perfect, so I give some credit to this product. They caused no issues with my stomach, which is a plus. I would recommend from Peggy in Pennsylvania. No stomach upset, easy to swallow. And again, phosphatidylcholine, a dime a capsule to give your body the most important structural molecule for your liver. Your liver has the most uncanny ability to repair itself, renew itself, and do something that nothing else in your body can do, regenerate itself. But it can't regenerate itself unless it has the raw material it's made of, phosphatidylcholine, which is something that's been recognized by the Food and Drug Administration as not available and not abundant in our diet. So this is an opportunity to give your body what it needs to take advantage of the liver's incredible capacity for renewal, repair, and regeneration. And then, of course, liver antioxidant extracts, that sort of turbocharges promotes that entire process of renewal and regeneration, which if you're getting liver antioxidant extracts, it only makes sense to make sure you have the PC, the phosphatidylcholine, because if you're promoting regeneration, you need the raw material, and that's exactly what the PC is.
Let me show you one more time, everybody. We're so busy. I'm so happy you found us. I know on Sunday night, a lot of you are channel surfing around, so I'm glad you stopped in because this is it. It is the final show. Remember, this is a one-time, one day only at midnight tonight. This will be expiring, so it's a chance for you to get the best value we've ever offered on this product. I just want to show you, I have a couple charts here. I just tripped over my own shoes, excuse me. Whoopsie daisy. Okay. I'm a hot mess over here. Okay, here we go. We've got, this is the phosphatidylcholine, the 120, the 180, the 360, or the 720. Remember, this size, we don't normally even offer a 720, but here's where the pricing would be. Today, you can see your savings across the board. If you would like to order the single, you of course can do that. If you don't need both, just get your favorite product, whatever you need to restock. Here is your liver antioxidant extract, 60, 90, 180, or 360 sizes. Here is where the HSN pricing will go. And here's where the pricing is today. Here's the savings. The vast majority of you, and I have no idea, Stephen will check for me. I know these bundles are getting so limited. We're down to the final few hundred, you guys, on the bundles. If you want the bundles, you need to jump in here because this is the chance for you to get a 360 of the PC liver and brain, and then you get a 180 of the liver antioxidants, both products. For normally $157, look at that, $74.90. You're saving more than you're spending, and then most of us are going here. Why? You get a 720 of the PC liver and brain, a 360 of the liver antioxidants, and this is where the pricing would be today, $124.90. And just to remind you one more time, because I think this helps to really illustrate just the PC liver and brain. If you're buying that separately, a 720 would normally be in that 150 range. You're getting, again, both products. You're getting an additional $140 product, both products for the $124.90 today. That's why, closing in almost thousands spoken for, and the majority of those are these big bundles, because it's exciting to know, really, it's like buying one product, getting it at a discount, and getting the second product in the bundle at no charge, at completely free of charge. So that's what's special about this particular today's special. Perfect time of year. I love that Andrew kind of moved it up. We often focus on these products after the first of the year, when we've already kind of, done the damage a little bit. So it's kind of nice that we can be proactive here. We can partner with our liver. We can partner with our brain. We can really do what we can to help ease it a little bit and help provide those nutrients and those things that our liver needs to be healthier and function better. And that's really what it's all about. How else would we ever get these ingredients in our diet, Andrew, if we were not supplementing with this supplement?
Well, choline is not readily available from our diet, unfortunately. It's not something, and again, it was just recognized as being essential. It's really essential for expecting moms and things like that. So I've been talking about it for 3 decades. It's now finally been recognized by our government that this is a potential problem, and it's a problem for our liver and for our brain. And not surprisingly, in our society, those are 2 issues that we observe with great frequency. And with the number of drugs and medications we have to take